So what is up, guys? Welcome to a deck profile on Eradicators 9 crits. Usually I don't do profiles like this, but technically if it ranks you up in no longer than 2 to 3 hours, then it's an actual decent deck for a ladder. So we're going to get a couple matches in with it, see how it does on video, and then we'll give you the breakdown on how it's supposed to function. When you play a 9 crit Eradicator deck, you got to play it smart. You can't play it as stupid as you think. So you got to focus on what you're going to need. Draws, obviously, but you have your G1, G2, G3 ride, which is good. So that's what you want to look for first. Can we smack early PGs? Of course. Can we get Descendant off early? It's a possibility. But we need Nitiri the most. She's the best Iron Fan Eradicator out there. You need her? Because trust me, she is so freaking needed most games. I'm going to save the Rising Phoenix due to the fact that I could, actually potentially draw a card due to stuff and so on and so forth. Because I can do one Rising Phoenix and then do a Descendant play, or Zuitan goes off and I countercharge, and then I can do another Rising Phoenix to draw a card. So the main point to a 9 crit Erad deck is maintain the units that get you draws. Because you got to replace the cards you are playing on the field with something else later for your next turn. And if you have the necessary resources, you'll be able to get away with it. So, old block. And there goes the first heal of the day. So I'm not even going to focus on Cannon Saucer. I'm just going to focus on Nitiri because she is, like they say, a draw unit. So we're going to save that. We're going to save this Erad in our hand because we have to. But once we ride Descendant, we're good to go for our crit checks. Sad face. One soul charge away. So let's see how we can do about this. I mean, crits are always nice, especially when you get to that 4th hit. You're usually good to go from there. But if I could draw 2 cards, which is the Nitiri combo, we go for it. It's like the best thing you could do for her. So, like I said, always focus on your draws, because those are going to be the most important things to maintaining a hand size. He can play a defense if he wants. Gotta draw a trigger. That's fine. That's fine. We'll see how this plays out. That's fine. I was bound to lose a trigger, Now, if I top deck Vowing, obviously I'm going to ride Vowing first. So there's another Descendant that I just hold on to. So let's go Descendant. So we're going to draw our first card, and hopefully it's a PG for later. And it's one of my freaking crit sacks, so it's starting to look that way. So now we attack with Nitiri. Draw another card. And I got the PG at least, which is A-okay. Let's see if we can get some crits here. Come on, crit. No crit this time. Comes later, that's fine too. It's always scary. Because you still have to always maintain your field versus your opponents. Now, given the situation, if I do hit 3 crits and I am at 4, yeah, why not? That would definitely be GG's. I doubt it. Never happened. But it'd be interesting to see in this video, right? The only other issue is my freaking intercept game is so bad. Drew most of my crits. But like I said, the less cards he plays, the better, because if he limit breaks me, technically, I can do stupid things. Gets a draw trigger, which is nice. I mean, plenty of PGs. Go for it. Freaking sack and trigs, man. I had a feeling that would happen. So Garuda is something I don't really need right now, so So we just battle like normal. Attack first. Counter charge. And this is when we'll start going critical. And I healed, which is great. And now we get our crit off. We can start these 2 cards. Then push them to 5, easy. I lost another heal check, though. I'm definitely dead, for sure. I mean, I'm glad I pushed, but I could be dead next turn. The goal was to kind of hit the 3 if I could, but we'll see. As long as he has all his cards saved up, he's good to go. Necessary pieces. Ooh, that is not the right break ride. I'll tell you that much. That is not block. Guess you should have saved that G1 in your hand. Yep, anklet. And that's why it's very important for block, man. Very important. So if I top that Cannon Saucer, it makes it 10 times worse for the opponents. Yeah, he's really thinking. Plenty of toolkits. Go ahead. I'll take this hit. Now if he hits a... Wait, what just happened? I don't think he can do anything. He did an Illumino play, but Illumino Dragon doesn't really benefit anything in this turn. Unless he hits a trigger. Back-to-back triggers can save him. Let's see what happens. Okay, he's definitely down another PG. Fact. Ah, there goes a whiffed heal. Not technically a whiffed heal, but it was a heal. So now I'm at a situation where I still need to maintain 2 Erads in hand, but that should be easy. If I top deck something Eradish. Yep, that's an easy Erad. Alright, skip. Still want to save myself like 1 PG in my hand just in case. Definitely want to save yourself 1 PG in case the opportunity presents itself where you accidentally screw yourself there. And since both Rising Phoenixes aren't any Erad stuff, we can just get that nice little crit. First check. Yikes. Already crit high. Yikes. 3 crits. Yikes, Rooney. Pepperoni. Oh, 2 Nectaries. Damn, 4 crit. Yikes. Can we get 5? Game. Jesus. 4 crits? Yikes. There is no 6 damage heal. You're dead. You're freaking dead. So like I said, I try to profit the things. If I can do a Zuiton play to draw, that'd be great. That's why it's good to write Zuiton, just to get the counter charge in. That way at least the soul's kind of stacked. So there's our first win of the day with crits. Erads. Brought to you in part by Guido. I made this deck just to humor him. I made this deck just to humor my friend saying, That's so stupid. It would never work. Lo and behold, stupidity takes over, and it actually does work. Don't know why, don't know how. It's just creepy, man. It's just very creepy. Jesus Christ, 4 crits. I wish he had blocks so he can end me. Alright, more blocks. Yikes. Let's see how this goes. I mean, every time I get a PG, I'm good. Neytiri helping me with that PG is also a good positive note because it helps me at least keep myself in a safe and utter manner. As long as I have Neytiri, I'll be good. I drew a PG, which is good. Let's find out what we get here. Riotorn. Alrighty. And I will be writing this since I do have a Zuitan. Like I said, the best way to profit off your crits is your draw cards. Keep your draw cards. You always make better use of them. Use your draws to your advantage. Because that's what's going to help you win the match in the end when you are playing a 9 crit deck. Garuda's there just to countercharge you, just in case. You can even go without the extra Garuda, maybe throw in an extra Cannon Saucer. I was just more worried about the fact that the countercharge would get slim because we are using some CBing with Neytiri, and I'm trying to make sure the counterblast stays heavy, so that way we can always countercharge when we can. But yes, 9 crit erads. Whoop de freaking. And believe it or not, Linchu's just here to boost me, man. Linchu's just helping me out. He's just boosting my cards. That's it. I don't put Linchu in the soul at all. I like saving up my Linchus. Pretty much. But I'm glad I didn't have to ride Rising Phoenix because that just helps me draw a card. And that maintains 1 booster support that you need. Dang, he just filter. Alrighty. Let's see what happens now. Zuitan ride, and then we soul charge, and then we can draw with the Phoenix next turn. Like I said, use Neytiri to the best of your abilities. Perfect. I'm going to hold on to this because Descendant needs units. So I am not going to waste that. That's the thing. You have to play smart when you play this deck. You can't play stupid. Don't call everything. Just keep it cool. You have Descendant that can legit hit for 3 crits early if you're at that 4th damage mark. Counter charge. Thank you, Garuda. And no effect. Now, like I said, this is when Neytiri will take its effect, where I will draw a card. And drawing a card helps, and once I do double twin drive checks, that's when I start critting heavy, and that's when I push them to 5 for game almost. We'll see what happens. But yes, that's how I like to go about this deck. Rising Phoenix gives me another Erad card. You want to maintain as much Eradicator cards as you can for Descendant, period. You don't want to lose that flow. You don't want to lose that motion when you're playing 9 crits. It's a very careful game. Two 1500s, I can see that. Let's see what happens. He's going for a big play. Well, it's Cannon Saucer, but I need the CB anyways, so thank you. If he hits the trigger, it's going to pan out for him. No trig, so he's not going to waste the CB, but that's okay because I'm going to do a couple things here. Well, I lost my G1s, but that's okay because that's the point of Rising Phoenix. Rising Phoenix already prepped me for what I need. And Neytiri's going to help me draw a card too. I have everything kind of prepped. I can now make use of all my draw cards to fix up the hand. Perfect. And I top deck a Zuitan just in case. Let's go Descendant. Fear the Mighty Dragon. This is where we draw a card. Possibly going to be my crit or heal. Oh, I got a PG. Wow. So now let's use our Neytiri to draw a card again. And this is almost like a quadruple drive check, but at least I drew the cards, you know? It was bound to happen. A card's a card, though, so. First check. Come on, crit. Yeah, baby. Push him, push him. Pushing. Well, bam. Good push, good push. And no, we are not going to invoke that. We have now pushed him to the extent of he is in death range. If I go into my limit break, I am set. I can pitch 2 cards. If he doesn't play a defense game, it doesn't force me to play a lot, which is good. I have to refrain from playing a lot of cards so I can maintain the Descendant crit game. So he's going to Luminal Dragon because he can restand his units. Why not? It's a free restand. So let's see what happens. Like I said, if he doesn't play a good intercept game, I kind of win here. Yeah, he had to play a bunch of intercepts to actually pull this off. Good. He had to, because now if I hit a crit, which I most likely will, because there's still like 6 in the deck, we'll see what happens here. Looks like he's going big or going home here, too. So let's see what happens. Now, if I top deck Cannon Saucer, that's game. Over. Because top decking Cannon Saucer already preps me for, like, big brain plays. So let's see what he gets. That's the only problem with that 7,000 unit. It doesn't really do much. So 1 PG's gone. No trig. So I only take 2. Okay. I lost the crit that I was about to get. But doesn't mean I'm out. It just means I just gotta draw 1 more unit. Just takes 1 more unit. If it's an intercept, if it's Cannon Saucer, I win. If it's not Cannon Saucer, I lose. You know what I'm saying? Cannon Saucer actually wins the game. Two Zuitons is fine too. Alright, skip. Battle. So now, what am I hoping for? Obviously a crit trigger so I can end his life. A crit trigger wins the match in a sense, because A, I can restand. So let's see if we get it. I doubt I'm going to hit the crit here. If I do, it's destiny. Here we go. And that's the crit, boys. Yikes. 1 PG gone. I'm not done with you, sir. We got a restand to do. Whoop! And then restand Descendant with 3 crits. Up. Power Thunder. Now I top deck Cannon Saucer. You better have a 3rd PG or he is dead. And I freaking healed. Wow. GG's. You better live, sir. And that's 4 crits again. Yikes. Wow, another 4 crit victory. Jesus, you can't live through that. No, you can. Three heals. 3 heals. Or not. Or not. Okay, that's another 4 crit hit. Jesus. This is like terrible. Once you hit that crit, it's game over. That's what makes Descendant such a freaking a-hole, man. Such an a-hole. If I lose the next round, I guess I can accept defeat. I already showed you why this deck can be actually really stupid on rank. It just depends on if you get your setup and your opponent's intercept game is very lacky. Very slacky on the intercept game. Is this all in? No. It's an actual DI player, I think. So I lose the DI, Ollie will be happy, and we can go over the deck, boys. Do have Vowing. But do I want to keep Vowing? Well, like I said, you want to have that intercept game kind of prepped. Alright, let's go Reiji. So it's pretty much Reiji versus Descendant. Fastest crits. And since their PGs activate early, technically, if the worst came to shove, I'll be dead by then. Reiji's going to kill this deck. Without draws, I'm dead. Reiji will win and prosper this game. It's impossible for me to kind of win without, like, actually getting hit to 4, so... Got 1 PG, which is nice, but the rest, as they say, boop ba doop ba doop. See, Amber Dragon Lynchu is just there just to psych you out. You think I want to sack your card, but in reality, I like keeping it. And whiffing the heels, whiffing the heels. Whiffing heels. So we'll see how this goes. I don't think I'm going to beat this deck because Regi's very high crit dependent versus me, who has to be at LB4 to make my crit matter. So Emblem Master is out and about. Let's see what he does here. Gets a bike prepped, of course. Bikes prepped. Okay, we get a 2 crit bikes already getting prepped. Like I said, Linchu's just Linchu. Linchu's not going to do anything special, trust me. Best he does is just keep you at bay. That was a good charge. Another dimensional creeper plus a Hades carriage. It's always a good charge. Still looking for Nitiri. So as long as I have Electric Shaper Dragon, I'm good to go there. I'll place this unit right about there. Really could have done some damage, but I'll ignore it for now. Soul Charge Cannon Saucer. Like I said, I don't have to do anything crazy, because if he puts me up to Descendant, I could game him in like 2 seconds. Trust me. If he's going for what I think he's going for, he's definitely going to regret it. I think he's going to regret it. Alright. Demon Bikes. Telling you, you're gonna regret it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll regret it. I'm letting you know now. Alright. Your funeral. Pretty sure he has like 1 PG. Or he has barely any PGs in hand, but if he has only 1 PG in hand, then that's game. So we'll see what happens here. Hey, remember when I said he was gonna regret it? Yeah, let's just make that a reality and make him really regret it. Alright, Descendant. Alrighty. You attack first, Zuitan. Another Cannon Saucer gone. Go Descendant. Attack first. No trig. Wow. And we'll draw 2. None were triggers, actually, which is quite shocking. There's the 3. Well, the good news is he definitely is out of PGs after that drive check, so we'll go from there. Oh, I was trying to smack an early PG. Guess that was not happening. I smacked an early PG, but he got everything else. He got all the in-between stuff. Puts another Hades in there. He has 2 creepers, no? Okay. Luckily, I have 2 PGs. Luckily, I have 2 PGs. Let's see what happens. This is gonna be funny. If I don't top deck an Eradicator card, I actually lose. And there is a way not to top deck an Eradicator card. But I have faith in my deck. There it is. There's the faith. I skip. I have a counterblast of 3, which is great. But I have to play smart. Because what? I have like, what? 4 triggers? I can't hit them, so I have to play smart. So battle. Swing. Swing. No trig. Here we go. Descendant time. All it takes is a crit. Ah, God, I missed the crit again. There's no way he has all of his PGs, though. Bullshit. Oh my God, if I win this, please. Did I win? Yep, I win. Fight me, Ragey. Fight me. Let's go, boys. 3 straight wins. Yikes. Oh, God, no. 3 straight wins. Oh, you can have 1 bad game, but you're so close to the rank up every freaking time. Let's go over the deck. I am so disappointed in myself. I hate my life. Anyways, let's go over the 9 crit Erad deck. So when you're playing 9 crit Erads, every piece is important. You have to play to an extent. I could possibly get rid of Garuda. He hasn't helped me at all this entire game, so I could possibly go 4 Cannon Saucers and just prey on the Zuitons. I only needed that because of Niteri. I don't usually draw as much, but when I do, it's possibly Zuiton might be going off as well. So pretty much the deck is all crits, crits, crits. There's like 40, well, definitely I can limit it to only 3 basic non-Erad. So if you get all your Phoenixes out of the deck, you're more than likely to draw an Erad card for Descendant. So the only reason I won that was because I got another crit. I hit for 3, but even hitting for 3 didn't matter. I needed to hit him a crit now, so he would have been hit one of his PGs, and then I went for the game. It's just one of those types of situations you put yourself in. Niteri definitely brings, Niriti actually brings more of her oomph in the game. Why? She is a CB2. She wants you to play a 9 crit deck. She will protect you along with the Blazing Phoenix, the Rising Phoenix. This guy's very important. He is a 10k person in general. This is how you save cards in your hand, so you could descend, because the highest intercept so far, I mean, besides the 11k units, are the 10ks. And this guy going up to 10k really saves your ass. Trust me, I know. As you can tell, it kind of did win that match. Anyways, yeah, the rest of the deck is like crit, 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 and whatever you focus on, depending where you can go. Always make sure you get your draws in. Always capitalize with the draw units. That's how you can capitalize with your crits. Thanks for watching, guys. Be good. Screw you, Guido, for this stupid idea after I humored you. I made this as a goof, man. I made this as a goof, guys. And then the goof became a reality. The goof is a good deck. It always is a good deck. Alright, guys. Be good. Stay safe. I'm outie. Love y'all. See you tonight for some streaming. Peace.